put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I'll put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. Now I've got you in my space. Won't let go of you. Now I've got you in my space. I'm gonna be doing a battle with my, like a box thing with my friends from Africa. It's either in 2.5 or 3 hours. I have trouble telling the times. I think it said 3 USA time, but there's so many different USA times that I just got to keep an eye on when she's ready. But she'd asked me to do it like over 2 months ago, so I'm going to keep my commitment. But it'll probably be the last battle or anything I do here on TikTok until after court and everything. Until then, I'll just keep looking for a plan since they got me fired and now they've doxed my street address. They'll do anything to kind of throw me off my game. But after 2 years of this bullying, I'm used to getting up and, you know, picking back up faster. And now I have so much good coming out, like so much proof of what they've done is coming out. So many stories are going to the point that they got so tangled that they're just blowing up. And so I'm just at the point where I'm waiting on all the chips to fall so people will see what I've been saying so long. But it doesn't really matter to me. I think that's the peace I've got in my heart, is like, I know the truth and God's known the truth and He's walked me through things I shouldn't have made it out of. And I take my lessons and my blessings, and I'll just keep speaking up for the truth and make sure that it doesn't just get swept under the rug. Every day they want to host parties with MamaTot and Corey, like using pictures of other women with my face and a slinky so they can make money. I will continue to make sure that I get out the lies that they did. Like when Corey did stalk me at court and had Dixie film him pretending to serve me with papers for MamaTot so they could all get attention, and I was not served. I swear on my children, my lawyer said that that was not legal. I wasn't served by the court to just throw it away, that they were manipulating me. But this is what they did. This is why Dixie told me she was MamaTot's first cousin, her husband's first cousin. She was helping me for this group and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden I find out that they didn't even really know each other. They were just both trying to traffic me. And they eventually did get images of me that they paid for and they put online, and they're passing around to other men when I have never exploited myself as a homeless autistic woman. I never chose to sell images. These sickos pretended to help me through abuse, then put me in situations where people were exploiting me, and they were not only allowing it to happen, but trying to make me look mentally unstable or put me in an institution where it was like, where the people that were doing the abuse didn't get in trouble for their crimes. They were all using me to cover for each other when I was just trying to work my way out of homelessness. And people that wanted me to just be left for DEAD contacted them and tried their best to make sure that still happened. But I kept on fighting, and this is why I had to get off grid 5 years ago. Because I get left with no other options, with so many people ganging up and just hate who I am. But then when I try to come and say, okay, I'm autistic, I want to heal and learn how to love myself, then they're like, well, you don't look autistic, or you're somebody that hasn't seen you in 25 years says you have this. Well, but that has nothing to do with my diagnosis and my journey. And I've shared that whole thing with people, and they've gone and they've turned it to exploit me. But the truth is always going to be the truth. I need to get a Coke. That's why they want me out of here. They had Sandy abuse me every time I would ask for help, like to go to the hospital for the abscess, and then she was drawing up wills with TMH under the wrong last name so they could get an insurance policy if something happened to me. They've been doing shit like this all year. Well, 2 years now, but especially since this happened at Dixie's, I've seen some sick shit in some of these chats that I've seen, and y'all are weird. They would have people, listen, there was a group chat where they had 3 different people were talking about taking shifts, like, of when to bully me. And, like, one was like, I got from, like, they were doing 2-hour time slots. Grown fucking adults, like 30-something people in one chat, planning what times to stalk me. Literal stalking that MamaTot and Slight promoted across the country after pretending to help me out of abuse when a fucking 60-something-year-old man was in my bedroom while I was naked trying to touch me. And I didn't like it, and I was uncomfortable, and I showed what was happening, and people said, that's not right, we got to get you out of there. But then because Slot had actually helped get me in there, and I didn't know about it, she went to MamaTot and was like, told her all the issues about, oh, well, Tabitha's like your mom. She's really this, she's really that. And MamaTot just bought it and starts trashing me and listens to all Slot's lies and then lied to y'all and told y'all that I didn't go to college, told y'all I wasn't homeless. I swear on my life, I have a 4-year Bachelor of Arts. I was working on a master's, but these women are working with my rich ex-husband. Slot even went to my ex-husband's business and took TikToks to make money. And y'all aren't looking at that. Y'all are just looking at me like I'm a problem when I'm sitting here drinking a Coca-Cola. And they're literally having people drive across state lines to take my stolen stuff to where I'm at to scare me. And y'all been coming after me. God had my back. He still does. I'm going to fight this thing out till the bitter end. That MamaTot is one of the most sneaky, underhanded, conniving, backwards pieces of crap I've ever met. Walking in alive, pretending to help me out of the abuse, and then literally having her best friend stalk me. Like, in person and now online every single day. They're together going into groups where I'm at until they can get me in fights with people I've been friends with 3 years. Because I don't want people that are physically stalking me in the lives. And that's how they're able to break up my friendships. But He's navigating me through, like, why they do what they do. And then He's my peace. Like, He's showing me they're trying to isolate you so you'll have nowhere to turn and you won't be able to really speak the truth. But He's got all that handled. God's got the truth already. And woo! I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait till they prove what really happened without their whole, like, when they prove that I was the aggressor, yet everything recorded shows her coming into my life, stealing all my shit, taking my dog, putting her hands on me, breaking my glasses. Let's see how this works out. I'm looking forward to it. But because Indian Outlaw and Big Keen were willing to take payments to exploit me and to spread lies and rumors, this has gone in a very strange direction. But it's shown us a really good lesson, like on social media. When you put your like trust in somebody like Big Ken, who's willing to sell out somebody with disabilities or someone homeless for money, I mean it's what sells here, and we can change that. Like, we can work as a group and only support people who choose inclusion and kindness. Like, we don't have to bully. We don't have to jump in when MamaTot gets in slots lives with an officer's mother and they decide they're going to give my address. Somebody should be human in that. I don't think only one person on the internet even took up for me, and she still, like, worked with them and did bad things and tried to get attention off me. But she did point out, hey, this isn't right that y'all are illegally doxing her address, stalking, doing all these things. But they did it over and over. That was their MO. They were literally trying to get some type of charge on me so they could stalk me to keep me under their thumb. That was the whole point. They did it several times. They tried to get a warrant in Virginia too for Sarah. And I don't even know why. And so I don't like that when they found out I was catching on to them, everything else disappeared. But I had never had a warrant. And when they ran my license, I didn't have anything. But they said they were working on trying to do something in Virginia. And I hadn't even been there in almost 3 years. And I just went because I trusted Sarah, who acted like she cared about me. And she had been working with the gang stalkers the whole time to set this up. But, oh well. As I look back at all the things I've made it through, and all the things he showed me and how they've played out, I can't help but have peace. Like, yeah, I'm sick, I'm tired, I've got some stuff going on, but man, I trust God. And I know in the end, the way this is going to actually help others is worth it. Because think of how many hundreds of people would have been hurt this past year had Slot not been arrested last December 11th. If she didn't get arrested, people would still be giving her and MamaTot money to go on vacations together that they said they were using to help advocates, that they were actually using to lure them, to traffic them. And they were using my images and getting people to pay money for them by pretending they were advocates helping me. That's so fucking illegal. But she's got 12 million followers, so she can get away with it. And then she helps that Dr. Kenny get those girls there to molest in the dentist chair and acts like she has no idea. And that's exactly what she did with me. She watched me being abused. And then she said, I'm going to help you. I'm going to send you groceries. And she used the information I gave her to send me to other old men and hurt me worse and have people take pictures of me. The fuck is your problem? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Yeah, she was running a fake domestic violence charity scam, but she wasn't just stealing. She was trafficking people. She was pretending to help, and like she was getting them in bad situations, and she was on the phone with Dixie the whole time. The daughter came in and told me the day after I got there that her mom, Dixie, was going through my suitcase, looking at my birth certificate and stuff, and I was like, why? I don't understand. She had called me while everything was happening with the purple picket and told me she had a camper and that I told her how much I had, and she said, well, you've got enough to buy the camper. I just need you to house sit for me for like 2 weeks, and then when I get back I'll pay you the rest, and then you'll have enough to buy the camper. And so I said okay. And so I had been in her home there for like about 2 weeks. And so that morning when I reached out for help, she had, or the day before, she had said she was going to the hospital. She packed a bag, but she really went to her ex-husband's and was, him like she was when she drugged me up there a couple days before. She was doing him while she was married, but it's because her and her husband from Nepal are married because of for him to legally live here. He pays her. So there's a bunch of illegal stuff going on. So I'm interested to see how that's gonna come out in court, because he told me, she was trying to get me to throw you out, and I don't know why, and she's not gonna sell you that camper. That's my camper. And I was like, oh really? And that's when her daughter called me and said that I had left my TikTok on, but I didn't. Slot had told her to put a secret video camera up, and that's how they got that footage. And so she put up a secret video camera, and she heard her husband telling me that he don't know why that she invited me there, but that she asked him to throw me out. Yes, I do, and I swear on my children and my dog, that's all the truth. So I can keep saying it over and over again. I will submit to a lie detector test, and I will tell the judge all this 100%. So, yes, it's the truth. Yeah, it is crazy. It's nuts. Like the fact that she went that far working with Tia and Slot to get a payout is disgusting, but it is the truth. It is. And then when I reached out for help and I showed that she was doxing her own address to have me hurt, people were saying, yeah, that's not right. We're going to help you. We're going to get you out. But they had already set up a plan to have Maggie come down and be there when she did what she did anyway. And so they were planning to traffic me the whole time. And she was trying to get me to go to this man in Vegas's. She said, you can use your acting degree, but you have to sleep in the bed with him. I was like, what the fuck? I said, no, you told me I was coming here to get a camper. I'm buying that camper and then I'm leaving. I'm not here to be your slave. Like, this is ridiculous. And she would force me to go tan, and she was filming me nude, and all this is 100% true. And I can pass a lie detector test, so bring it. And hopefully her sick trafficking ass will go to jail for a long time, and then nobody will have to worry about it. But what she's done is disgusting. It is wild. It is weird, and it shouldn't be okay. And the fact that hundreds of thousands of y'all helped her continue to stalk me because she lied about what happened, it's weird. But the truth is the truth. Hey, Eduardo. I'm very sick, but I'm okay. I'm going downhill pretty fast with my dental issues because it's like MamaTot had pocketed the money that I was supposed to use when I got my teeth. Sarah had kept it, and they kept that money from John, and that's when everything like went crazy, and I kept getting taken from place to place and treated the way I did and stuff, and had to escape all those places. And then they tried to make it out like I deserved it, or I had deserved to be abused because I trusted the wrong people. I have autism. I thought they really cared about me. I thought they wanted to help me. I didn't know they were going to use me for money and hurt me and leave, but I didn't deserve it. I am who I say I am. I do have autism. I was homeless for several years. I'm just trying to do good things. I don't take a payout here. I haven't in over 15 months. I've given everything to others in Africa, and with autism, I just want to make a difference in this world. I don't deserve to be bullied or stalked or have all my stuff stolen and have nobody stand by me. Like, maybe one or two the whole way, but like, to have society let this happen. And y'all are going to find out I was right about everything. I mean, it's going to come out whether I'm around or not, but the fact that so many just turn their heads and let this happen, I just want to do something better for others with disabilities and others that struggle with homelessness, especially because of their disability. Because you can think whatever you want about me, but I'm doing my best and I'm telling the truth, and I always have been. So I do trust that it's going to be okay, but I'm very sad that it happened like that because adults supported the bullying. It went on so long. It's still happening. Still to this day. Like 2 days ago, MamaTot and Corey were hosting a live where they had pictures of a lady with my face over her face to look like me, making fun of me with a slinky, and just like trashing me for nothing. I mean, I'm just sitting here. I'm telling the truth about what they put me through, so they don't want me to be heard. But it's all true. It's gonna come out. Yeah, her real name is Amy Downs. She's MamaTot's best friend, and she was working with this lady, Sarah, from the very beginning. They sought me out. They saw I had gotten some money from a GoFundMe, but I had already spent it on a car. I didn't even have anything. I was living in a homeless shelter. But they sought me out there, and they put me in a really bad stuck position. They made me sleep with Sarah, and I was stuck with absolutely no way to be independent, and I was really scared. So I started working hard every day, and I was raising money to get in my own apartment. And I couldn't get one on my own, and they couldn't get one on theirs, so we got together. But I raised the money. I raised the money for the move and everything. I packed up everything. I helped them get over there. And then her perverted husband was coming in the room with me naked every day. And she kept wanting to still sleep with me, even though we had our own rooms. I didn't want to. I just wanted to be safe and independent. And I really hated what they were doing to me. And I found out that she was talking to Slut and John Cummins, who was pretending to be my friend and gifted me. But then he was messaging them, and then she went to see the crazy hillbilly in person, and they targeted me, and they like decided that they were going to come after me. But I never did anything. I am who I said I am. I am doing everything that I promised in the desert. I am just winging it. And like, they wanted to prove that I was like setting this up, or you know, like, no, I've been winging it the whole time. You ain't never gonna see nothing different.
I gotta tell him what you did to his car. Just call somebody, Angel. Somebody has to know where the Linda is at. Okay. It's voicemail. I know where we're going. Where? Back to his house. Back to whose house? The old nigga. Kimmy, I can't go with you there. Get the fuck out. Okay, fine. Where are we going? Like, you need to tell me. Head to Indian Cove. This car. It's not a good idea. They're not doing to Sylvie what they did to me. But so drive. Okay, we need to be smart and think about this. No. Okay, look. You're really emotional right now, and I get it, but you're one of the smartest women I know, so let's just take a second to think. That nigga killed them like it was nothing, right in front of us. Look, you want our address, right? Yeah. Right. Let's be smart.
Excuse me? Judgmental BI, you can get out of my life. I've gotten up and probably done way more than you have in your entire week just this morning. I got up and did all kinds of stuff, took a shower, and then when I sit down to talk, you're going to talk about me laying in bed? Like, I don't give a crap what y'all think about my life anymore. I have had people pretend like I could trust them, pretend like they were helping me out of abuse, to turn and make my life something that they can throw darts at every single day. And I'm not signing up for that. Okay? Y'all are stalking, you're harassing. Okay, whatever, do that. I'm oblivious to it. I'm following the word of God. I'm trusting what He sent me here to do, and I'm not letting these demons get me off my path. So, whatever they need to do to get popular or important, to stream my live, or whatever. I don't want to talk about it, but you don't have the right to come in here and judge me for sitting or standing. As an autistic woman with severe infections, doing the absolute best I can, and I have accomplished a whole hell of a lot. Not just today, but every day. And like, I've planted seeds that you don't see, and then you just get jealous when they're sown, and that's your problem, not mine. I'll stick around because I guarantee the truth will be revealed, no matter what they do to prevent it.
We'll get you out of the game. Because he wants to see us. What? No, man. Did you do this? My wife is dead. They sent someone in there to kill her. I'm so sorry. No, you're not. What do you mean? You're in this with him. You know that's not true. Yes. You are. But you think I would risk everything that we built just to be in business with your brother? Look, I had to handle this myself because that's how I roll. An eye for an eye. Yeah. But it's sloppy. Yeah, so what? You know I couldn't. Could have handled it. Listen, I don't have patience with delivers when a motherfucker goes after someone that I love. Yeah. I get it. What do you get? You ain't never loved nothing in your life. No, I'm not bad. I'm not letting him get away with it. Yeah, but this is bad. Right now we got more to cover. Well, that's what you do, right? You need to relax. You need to lay low. Look, man, I'm not hiding. Look, I'm not asking you to hide. But we need to know what your brother is pulling. Shit, you ain't got to worry about my brother. Why? It's Olivia that you have to worry about. Olivia. That bitch is the real one. Yeah, but she's always in the church. There's no amount of churches she can go to forgive the sins that she continues to commit. And why am I just finding out about this? If you're in the Atlanta area and you're trying to break into the movie business, the film
Are trying to get this detective not to know what's going on because they don't want the detective to know that they set you up. They don't want the detective to know that
they sure don't, but they gonna find out.
And that they was trying to put you in jail.
Yep, they did.
So they trying to do anything they can to keep.
They don't want that truth coming up now, man. They thought it was funny when they got me, but they ain't gonna think it's funny when it all comes out what really happened in that courtroom. Ooh. Hope it was worth it. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. And the best part is like the fact that Dixie's selfishness is what caused all this, and it's what's gonna end up exposing everybody. Like a lot of people, MamaTot might have stayed out of jail with this whole thing this slot, but once I show all the evidence linking all three of them, she ain't gonna get out of it.
Get your salad together.
Double, baby!
I cast my hands in cement so I wouldn't snack.
What about wonderful pistachios? They're tasty and healthy.
Pistachios? Why did you hide that? Duh! Dream it up. Shred it up. Live it up. In Colorado, everything shines a little brighter. Colorado, come to life.
It ain't gonna make it.
We gotta get a car.
Okay, just let me make a call.
So he did. He did not. He didn't touch me. He did not. She just decided to leave. She decided to leave a 15-year-old? I don't know what the hell is wrong with y'all. He's good to me. He was good to you. I'm gonna kill him. No, I'm going to kill him. Make up your mind. You wanna call the police or you wanna kill him? I'm gonna kill him. Kimmy, where is Sylvie? I told you. She left me. I don't know. Did they pay you? Wait a minute. Would you hire something? I know you got paid for her. Well, I don't even know if you. You lied. Talking about she was a nurse or some shit. And now she doesn't think true that you ain't shit. Working at a damn so point yourself out. So they told you when you sold her. They might tell me nothing. Look, if I don't find Sylvie by tonight, I'm gonna be broke, you motherfucker. Angel. Angel, did you find a car?
Come on. You think that my man's gonna let us use the car? Come on. Yeah, okay. You can do all right. Yes, sir. died before they could make it home. So, she's dead.
I'm so sorry.
I just saw the car. You shot up the car. And it lit it on fire. Damn bullets all over the car.
I didn't know this.
You know that I have my sources. I told him not to go home.
200 what?
Don't act like you didn't know it.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say.
You're gonna
Are you trying to body shame me? Because I'm sexy as hell. I'm about 165.
Are you gonna tell me?
And I think I'm beautiful. So,
No, you're doing fire on fucking ball.
but weight doesn't matter. It's like I feel healthy. I feel like I'm doing my best to take care of myself today. Doing a great job. And if you feel like coming and judging somebody for their weight is like a good idea, then like I don't think we should be friends, because you know you can't even spell the word pounds yet you're trying to call me fat. Lord help us. I don't know. I feel like it. I haven't done my makeup or my hair yet. I'm fixing to.
Jules.
I like to use filters. I'm a high masking autistic. I wasn't diagnosed till I was 35. And I'm almost 42. And I've been bullied and treated like shit as I tried to unmask. So some days I just don't feel like it.
Wherever he is going to answer to this.
He won't come.
You might come out here. Half dead if you had to.
No, listen, no. Let me talk to him. Let me try to find him.
This is no time to be pleasant. He killed my son. This is Jules.
But I mean, it's not even much of one. It's just a red lip filter. It like gives you, I think, fake eyelashes and red lips. But everything else is me.
It's the same with the dad.
That's me.
He was hoping it was me, huh?
I like this one with the little freckles.
I'm just saying it's only a humor. Yeah. That would be nice.
But it's like, I like them. I mean, I don't do it because I don't like what I look like or who I am. Like, it's technology. It's on here for any and everyone to use. And yet people come in my chat and get mad at me for using a filter. Like, that's what TikTok's for. It's like you're supposed to make art and be fun and do what you feel. It's not about sitting around and stalking people and making fun of people. That's what they made it into. But God sent me to take the reins back and show y'all, if we support each other, we use this site for love, we use this for truth, for helping each other, and not to like have a bunch of people go gang up on one person to make a little bit of attention and money, and then they move on to being ruined. I mean, wouldn't you rather like all lift each other up instead of drag each other down? And even when I tried to show that with my friends in Africa, they would come in and dress up like me and create controversy, and like everybody like just wanting to just take what me and God are trying to build. But that's the beauty of it, is that God is using the demons to bless what he wanted blessed. He wants restitution. He wants restoration. There's a lot of things that have been done in the U.S. where black people have been done just completely shitty, and they still are. And they might have like given them rights and stuff, but things are still set up where the system's still set up for old white judgmental men to be in charge. And that's why we have so much trafficking and so much crap going on. And so God put me to kind of balance the scales and have the rich old white people that are evil gift my friends in Africa because they can't stand me so much. So I'm going to be in another battle today. I'm not going to let the devil stop me. So, of course, y'all can definitely just gift everyone else. If y'all want to keep me in it, you can. But if you do, I'll just give it back. But I am going to show up and do that because I made a commitment. And I think it's in like 2 or 3 hours. Let me look. But all the people that have been working with them and gifting me just to get attention or notice. Speaking of that, I see that Autumn lady in here that gifted me one time during the abuse. And then she's just stalked me. And anytime I've actually reached out to her for help or anything, she would just go back. Like, I literally sent her when Slight was making the threat saying she was going to hit me with a shovel. I sent it to her and she was still in with the hate group. So that's what I can't stand. It's people who think they can gift and then hurt people with disabilities or hurt people that are homeless or help. And that's what they did. That's what this whole scam was. They had MamaTot's little minions all come in and subscribe to me. Say, oh, I'm your subscriber. Let me help you figure this out. And they were the ones luring me into the fake campers and the houses and acting like they had one. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to make my dreams come true. And kept going, trusting God. And they were just taking advantage of me over and over. And they still are, still showing up at court to film my butt and have Dixie filming Corey on live so they could get gifts while I'm pleading not guilty. Like, the fuck? How is this really? We have people out there really committing crimes, and y'all are spending tax dollars to try to get me in trouble for crimes committed against me so you can keep tabs on me. Good God, America sucks. A big one.
Please. Just get the fuck away from me, please.
Boy, because I'm gonna hurt you, and you're gonna enjoy every minute of it.
What's the point of this?
I don't know, you tell me
No,
what's
this
the
whole
point.
fucking year, what's the point? You know, I really don't give a damn if the sheriff's not.
This detective from knowing what's going on. So they trying to make you go to jail before the detective knows what they were doing.
Exactly. And yeah, that's why they did what they did. They wanted me in jail so the detective couldn't know everything Slight and MamaTot were involved in, and that's why they stole the folder linking MamaTot and the purple picket. But I've still got the info. They just took that TMH, stole the actual physical copy when she stole my dog, and the video of Sandy's husband asking me to FUCK him when I was already paying them rent. Fucking idiots. They lured me there, said I could stay there for free and get back on my feet till I got a job, and then he asked me to sleep with him. And then as soon as Slight was arrested and they weren't getting paid to handle me anymore, that was the day I left. I'm finding out everything now and seeing like how it all connected. And these people are sick as shit. Thank you for the follow. I need to get off here and just check and see when my little box battle thing is with my friends in Africa today, and then I'll be back. But I have to look from this phone.